He said nothing, but looked at me sympathetically. I ran because I'd fallen in love, rightly or wrongly, and for her to fall out of love with me because of me would break my heart. A pain I don't think I can bear after all these years of waiting. I so begged that she would love me for me, but it seems too much to ask anyone that I am even dreaming while awake. Women want money and trinkets, holidays and strength. Are they making me feel better or worse? It's simply not true, my friend. Not all women are like this. Let me say this. If love is true and meant to last, it will. Love is about give and take. It has to be. Look at you, your weaknesses, but see your strengths, your thoughtfulness for this girl, the love so special you give her, that she's fallen for you, the fact that you would take any of her weaknesses without even knowing them and accept her for what she is. If you do this, then why not expect the same from the partner? Love is not a simple process. It requires time and strength and the ability to accept what you have and not expect and demand of love that which it does not naturally give. Only love that is equally shared by both partners, where the heart and soul and mind is love, and not the ability or disability of the person, will survive the greatest test of time. I wish I could believe what you say. You and I may believe such high views on love, but most do not. And they are whom I'm falling in love with. And she will surely, if not me, or not at present time, speak of my weaknesses. She will in quiet moments wish me change, or in the future times demand it of me. Why is it so hard for people to just love what they see in front of them? Love the actual person, faults and all. Love that which is right and wrong with the equal respect. For no human is perfect. And we all, every one of us, have our shortcomings, and it only seems fair that we should love equally the good and bad, for they, whatever we like or not, accept it or not, make us up the individual selves that we once fell in love with. You know, you have to take the chance. Love's great quest will always have failure as a possibility, but success too. A love that cannot be accepted on two souls the way God made them is a love that was wasted by the pursuers. If she truly loves you and does not betray her word spoken, then she will love you for what you are, and not less for your weaknesses. If on the other hand her words are only spoken and contain not truth to them, then maybe your love should be given elsewhere. For there are many grateful, lonely hearts in the night skies. The train suddenly halted, and at our carriage door, a figure casting a shadow like death itself stood. We both looked up. As the doors opened, in came the ticket inspector. I wrote it in my pocket, but the ticket that had sent me formed was no longer there. My pocket was empty. The ticket inspector pulled me by the scruff of the neck and proceeded, as he stated, as he was doing so, to throw me off the train. As he did, Leonard followed, and finding my landing on the cold surface of the floor, I saw him smile at me and wave as the doors closed. And the train pulled away, leaving me back where I'd came, staring at my fence, sitting in the middle of the road. I got up and jumped over the fence as gracefully as I could, only breaking 2 flowers on my fall downwards. I dusted myself off, and seeing a final puff of smoke over the horizon, I knew. The train, I knew, was gone. And then it struck me. Leonard was me. The way he spoke, the things he said, the knowledge he gave me, the reason I was meant to get on that train. Why was his name different? Maybe he had adopted it. He would have recognized me and thus made one up. Leonard was me, still on the train. But wait, he doesn't look anything like me, I thought. He was taller. You don't grow when you get older, shrink maybe. And he had different colour eyes, and build was bigger. Then from the kitchen came the young voice, calling me, telling me dinner was ready. It was as if I'd been only away for a few seconds. Then she came out. Time and tide wait for no man, she spoke. What did you say? Time and tide wait for no man. I kept calling you, you didn't come. Those words. Yeah, just heard them on television, some poem or other. Good, aren't they? Thought of you out here, not coming in. Good, eh? Oh my word, I thought. My God. Then it made sense. Terrible sense. The kind of sense you didn't want to see clearly. The young girl in front of me now was the old lady in the carriage. The one Leonard said she always said time and tide wait for no man. He said she was on the train to remember a husband who had died years before. Then we must get married. When I die in the future, I must sometime tell her of the train journey, and after my death, she somehow gets on it. Each time, waiting for that time when I was on it, waiting desperately to see me, and when I did, oh my God, I laughed at her, made fun of her, mumbling to herself. All that time she waited for me to come, and in the end, she put her head down, knowing that I did not recognize her, for we were from different original time periods, brought to the same destination. And she does love me. Loves me enough to waste her final years of life, waiting on a train for me to turn up for the smallest amount of time. Just remember me. One last time. I turned to her, with a tear in my eye, had her gentle face within my hands, and placed a long, hard kiss on her lips, to repay the love I knew she had shown me, and maybe this moment, in her future, she will understand as a repayment for the future we both will share.